This is part 2 of the Opp Shop video that I promised. I think I might be doing number 2, and this is the part where I'm talking about it. Well, in a second. All right. G'day, Neon Doom here. Well, welcome to another episode of the Neon Doom Room. Let's move on to an older find. Alright, so let's just go through this bag. This bag, look, I've got to tell you something about this bag. When I went into this Opp Shop, I go there every once in a while because they have a lot of shelves of DVDs. And the thing about having a lot of shelves of DVDs is you tend to have a lot more good stuff. You have to hunt for it, but it's usually in there. This place had like a bunch of stuff that I wanted. Not grails, but like on the way to being grails. Things I'd actually been looking for and thought I wouldn't find. Let's pull them out. Each of these is a banger. I picked them all up because I wanted them. Alright, let's put them down here. You can see the top of this one. I should probably put Tom on top. Tom, you can be the gatekeeper. Guys, Dark City. I mean, anybody who knows. This is a great movie. Very quirky, super strange. It's got the glossy cover. It's a director's cut. I was just looking. I can't see very close up. I have to tilt down so I can see over my glasses. This is a director's cut. And I think I checked the videos. This place is usually pretty clean, very clean. Dark City is very cool. Very good movie. Anyone who hasn't seen it, you should definitely see it. Be prepared for some weirdness, but it is a very cool movie. Come on, Tom. Let's go to the next one. Been looking for this one too. I'm surprised I don't own it. Uncle Buck. Once again, if you know, you know. I'm going to say it for each and every one of these. If you know, you know. Uncle Buck is a hilarious movie.
Happy birthday! Woo!
It's smudged, finger smudges, but clean. Hilarious movie. Got Macaulay Culkin in it when he was very young as well. Just fun. John Candy is hilarious. You should watch this if you haven't seen it. I've been looking for that. Really didn't want to pay $9, $10 for it on eBay or elsewhere. Now, never seen. Look, the case is a little bit janked in the middle, but never seen this on DVD. Never seen it. I'm sure it's out there, but I've never seen it on my travels. I've got the VHS, which was another weird find. The big box VHS. But this, look, man, Weekend at Bernie's. It's a time that, if you remember it, was a fun time.
In the good old days.
The disc is very scuffed. It can be clean though, and I think a lot of that is it's like junk on it, like maybe goop and stuff. I don't know. I need to give that a better clean. Let's even get a picture of this. So I don't know exactly how old this is. This is Region 4. It's an old Region 4. You can't see it, but it's got a really old Region 4 label on the back. It's got a bunch of stylized lettering at the back here. Usually they don't look like that. So I'm assuming it's old. Maybe when picture discs became a thing. The cover's even got some of the older movies in it from back in the day. But that was cool find. I'm glad to have it on DVD regardless. So it's Region 4. I always like it when things are Region 4 because in Australia it feels like we get like 1/5 of what America gets. And if we get it, we don't get any special features, which most American movies get.
It's not fair.
Special features, par for the course. Oh, man, I literally was looking for this movie, like literally, and wondering when I could get it. If you know, you know. Drop Dead Fred. Another Rick Mile, man. You want to laugh? Watch Rick Mile in this movie. Just such a weird, strange, and I'm sorry to use the word in the wrong way, but schizophrenic movie. It's just laugh out loud funny. Super clean disc. Like, I don't know where they get the disc from. I know that the Opp Shops are very picky now with discs. But Drop Dead Fred, man. Look, great. A great find. So stoked with this batch here because there's a bunch of bangers that I really wanted. Literally looking for this. Wondering if I could find it without going on eBay. White Man Can't Jump.
What? White men can't jump.
If you've seen it, you know it's a great movie. Wesley Snipes, Woody Harrelson. I had this back in the day on VHS. I used to watch it repeatedly. I couldn't tell you what the movie was all about in detail anymore because it's been years since I've seen it. But I wanted it because nostalgia is strong. And it comes with a little slipcase. I don't know how old that is. Let's check the disc. Yeah, scuffed but clean. Very clean. And it's got a picture disc, which is not a sticker, so it's not a copy. And it has a newer style region 4 on it. Not newer as in now, but newer as in back then newer. So cool. Very cool to find this one. A very funny movie as well. I'll do the Blu-ray next because this is great. This is a great movie. Tombstone. If you've seen Tombstone, you know it's an awesome movie. If you haven't seen Tombstone, if you can stomach westerns, this is like a classic western. Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer, who else was in it? Bill Paxton, I think, from memory. Some bangers in this movie. If you can stomach or love westerns, you should 100% watch this movie. This movie is an amazing movie. Do not do yourself an injustice. Go out and watch this. The disc was clean from memory. Look, it's mucky, but it's clean. I think it just needs a wipe down. And I think from memory, like that said $2. I think I did. They stick to their prices at this place. $2.
Cheap!
Epic movie. I think it's a 3-hour-long movie. Can't tell the time on the back. I thought I saw it. Oh, I can never find the time on these. 129 minutes. Sorry, 2 hours. That's a long movie. But great movie. You should watch it. Now, this was a bonus find because I honestly don't find many proper horror movies in op shops. I think maybe they get scooped up early or something. I'm not sure. But Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Tell 'em Freddy sent you.
I just picked it up because I just never see that many, old school horror movies. You find thrillers, you find some horror / thriller movies, and a few like modern day thrillers that aren't too gory. I don't know if they whittle them out and they don't want to show them because kids come in the store. I don't know, but I don't often find them. But that's a cool one. I just picked it up. I don't think it's old. I think it's new, and it is region 4. And I think the disc was clean. Ooh. It is, I don't know if you can see that, not that clean. I think I just picked it up because I was surprised that it was there. It's got a few rings. They could be rings of death, actually, but I've got a few ways I can clean that. So I think I might be able, they look light. See if I can resurrect it. And even if I can't, I'll keep the case and I'll find another disc for it, I guess. But it's still cool, very cool to find that. Now this one you just never would see out in public. House 3 and House 4 randomly.
Do I get bonus points if I act like I care?
I mean, no House or House 2, but these are like horror movies. They're a bit warped. I don't know if it's been water damaged or just taken out and put back in here again. Can you see that? It's warped in here. Are they region 4, are they? God, yes, they are region 4. Very weird looking region 4 notification. But these, look, I can't remember them all. I have seen a bunch of movies like this in the past. It's R-rated, so it is quite gory. Special effects back in the day. Like there they are. Very jankily put together. Some scuffing, but it's pretty clean. You expect scuffing with DVDs. Some scuffing and shelf wear, a bit of grime, but that'll play. But it's still cool. Just to see this kind of horror movie with special effects in an op shop is always worth picking up. I just picked it up for fun. I think I might even own it, but I usually pass up on these because they're really bad condition. But Dumb and Dumber, I use their memes a bit.
You are one pathetic loser. No offense.
And it's just hilarious. And it's a weird looking disc. Is this legit? It's legit. Look at the disc. It's got a black and white kind of thing going on. Hilarious movie. Stupid movie. Clean disc. Oh, it feels a bit sticky. Why does it feel sticky? Shouldn't feel sticky on the outside. I'll wipe my hands down with antibacterial in a minute. It doesn't look like a copied cover. Jeff Daniels, Jim Carrey. Man, you want to laugh. You don't want to think too hard. Watch this movie. Very, very funny. Now, because I found a while ago, and I've got my favourite movie of all time, Encino Man, which I won't show here if I haven't already shown the video. I think it's coming. I liked Pauly Shore. He is annoying as hell. That's his whole thing.
So don't tax my gig so hardcore, Custer.
But I don't. I don't really want to buy this off eBay because I think they start at $12 to $15, and I really don't want to spend it. This is an MGM. This is an old release DVD, and it is Region 4. I thought I saw it before. Yes, Region 4. But just funny, man. Like, you know, if you can like this kind of movie, you'll like this kind of movie. I mean, you probably wouldn't watch this more than a couple of times a year because Pauly Shore is annoying as hell, but that's the character he plays. His comedy was like that back in the day, and that's the character he plays. Stephen Baldwin as well. Just a bunch of dumb dudes stuck in the biodome. What more can I say? Worth a watch. Very funny. Oh, down to the last one. Worth the find. Special edition. 2-disc special edition. Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Now I'm surprised I don't already own this. This is a very cool movie. A little bit risque in places, and a few things in there are a little bit like maybe not for the kids. It says parental guidance recommended. I think for back in the day, I wouldn't want my kids to watch this. Well, I got 2 girls, so I mean, like, there's some stuff in here that, you know, maybe when they're older they can have a laugh at it, but I wouldn't want them to have a look at it right now. It is a bit risque. Hey, look, the discs are really clean. But look, I love this movie. Great movie. Very funny movie. And the other disc is very clean as well. I mean, look, can I show why it's a little bit risque? Not to us, maybe as adults, but to kids, yeah. Parental guidance. I think you need a bit more than parental guidance. Maybe for a teenager. But funny movie, very cool movie, great use of animation, great blending of animation and people. Had Christopher Lloyd, what am I saying? Back to the Future, Christopher Lloyd. Played a very creepy character in this. But that was another bag. This was the one I was excited about. These were literally all of these were bangers for me. And I was very grateful that I could add them to the collection because I didn't have them for the most part. I think 95% of these I don't own. Very, very cool. This is why you got to Opp Shop. You got to thrift store hunt because you find things. I'm telling you right now, DVDs, you think you've seen it all. You think you maybe own them all. I swear my collection, which is right behind this camera, is overflowing. I've got to build new shelves and stuff, but I think I own movies and I don't. And there's lots. And the more I think of movies, the more I find. And that's the thing with movies. There's so many of them that you can't keep up. And you find more and more. And when you start looking on places like Instagram and YouTube, and you look what other people are collecting, you remember movies that you don't own, you haven't seen for years, or that you want to own because you didn't even know they existed. It just becomes a never-ending cycle. All right, I'll just do this last bag. Neon Doom jumping in here again, just to remind you that this last bag I'm lifting up here will be in video 3. And thank you for sticking around for this video. Please make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for the 3rd video in this set. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these finds. Neon Doom out. Oh yeah, I've got to switch you off now, so like and subscribe.